ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಧನಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ.
A very good morning to all the participants. I, Divyashree MS, Assistant Professor of Commerce, GFGC Bilikere, Organizing Secretary of this webinar. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of GFGC Bilikere to one-day national level webinar on what is health, how to promote health by Dr. SP Yoganna, Chairman, Suyog Hospital, Mysore, Karnataka. I welcome you, sir. I also welcome Professor Lingigowda S, Principal, GFGC Bilikere. I also take this privilege to welcome Professor Dhanlakshmi HS, IQC Coordinator, GFGC Bilikere. I also welcome all teaching and non-teaching staff of the college. Now I request Professor Dhanlakshmi HS to continue the session.
Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to our college first webinar. And it is my privilege to introduce Government First Grade College Bilikere to you all. We opened in the year 2007 and have been growing ever since. Our college is affiliated to the University of Mysore and we received NAC accreditation in the year 2016. We are also granted with 2F and 12B status. Our college has been efficiently serving Mysore region's higher education needs. We are currently offering BCom and BA courses handled by a dedicated team of faculty and office staff. Dr. SP Yoganna of Suyog Hospital, Mysore, Karnataka will be presenting our webinar today on what is health and how to promote it. Now I request our principal, Professor S. Lingegowda sir, to introduce Dr. Yoganna and get the webinar underway. Hope all of you have a great session today. Thank you.
Welcome to all. Today we have organizing national level webinar on what is health, how to promote it. So it is relevant and essential time to discuss on health problem. COVID-19 is wide spreading everywhere in the world. The land suffering from health emergency. People know well, health is wealth. Without health, people can achieve nothing. Even the country can't develop and promote anything to the society. In the society, people are too ignorant about the medical field. Even educated, unable to understand the small medical terms, medicines, departments, and symptoms of diseases. In the period of health emergency, government postgrad college Bilikere teachers tries to promote something regarding health through webinar. In the webinar, our resource person today is Dr. SP Yoganna, well-known and highly social concern physician, currently working as managing director Suyog multi-speciality hospital at Mysore in Karnataka. Dr. SP Yoganna hailed from agricultural family, born in Saligrama village, Nagara Taluk. Even in the rural background, he secured third rank in MBBS in the year 1977 and completed his MD in 1981. Did his FICA and FCCP in USA. He worked as a teacher in medicine at Mysore Medical College and RI Mysore. He also served as visiting professor in Government Yoga and Naturopathy University, Mysore. He contributed his service as a general physician in Care Hospital, Mysore, many years. In the busy schedule, He has published many informative books, but I mentioned a few. They are Pradhana Rogagalu, Hridayagata, Samagra Arogya Darshana, Astama, Abhyasagalu Mattu Arogya, Mattu Nanyaru. Dr. S.P. Yoganna received many awards. They are Dr. B.C. Roy Award, R.L. Narasimhaya Science Award, Honor from Mysore Sahitya Parishad. He served as a president, vice president, and a secretary for Mysore IMA Research from branch from 1997 to 2000 and associated with many educational institutions. He actively participated in politics in Kernagar Taluk. It is our immense pleasure that such a eminent person as graced us for this session. At this moment, I also wish to convey thank to IQAC coordinator Professor Dhanalakshmi, organizing secretary Professor Diveshri, all teaching faculty and office staff for conducting this webinar. Now, I request our resource person to take over the session, sir.
Thank you, Professor Lingegowda, and all the coordinators and the teachers of the great institution, Bilikere First Grade Government College, for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts on the health with the listeners. I welcome all the listeners to this webinar on behalf of Suyog Hospital and Bilikere Government Junior College. I congratulate the principal and his team for taking this activity, which is not seen in government colleges, and really I congratulate them for this task. Dear friends, thanks to Corona, because most of us, I have seen in my 30 years of experience as a doctor, most of them neglect their health. And the importance of health is only drawn when they become sick. Till such time, they will not bother about their health. So, Corona has made all individuals across the globe to know the importance of health. I thought it is the right time to educate, to share my thoughts with all the listeners regarding the definition of health, prospects of health, vision of health, and all aspects of health. Most of the individuals have not understood health at all. They think health means not to have pain, not to have disease, and not to be have any sort of sickness. No. Health means not only absence of sickness. So therefore, if somebody thinks that they don't have any disease, they are healthy, really it is not so. Health is a positive concept. It is not a negative concept. Positive concept means the patient should be healthy. There are so many parameters. If you understand these parameters and modulate your lifestyle in such a way, definitely you can keep all the diseases away, and you can lead a purposeful, happy life. So, what is health? Say WHO, the World Health Organization, which is the custodian of health across the globe, has defined health as a state of physical, mental, social, sexual, and spiritual well being, not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. This is a very important point. It is a state of ease. State of ease. State of ease means happiness. Ease means comfort. So, if you want to be happy, if you are happy, then only you are healthy. So this is the definition of the health. What type of is major? There are four components in health. One is physical health. What is physical health? Physical health means refers to the health of the body. You know, the body is made up of cells. Cells organized to form tissues. Tissues organized to form systems. And there are so many systems and cells in the body, and they organize. So the brain, lungs, kidney, muscles, bones, all these constitute the physical component of health. So health of these is a physical health. Then the mental health is a very important thing. As you all know, the health of the mind is very, very important. Mind should be healthy. That I will come a little later in detail. So this is mental health, because the whole body is controlled by the mind. If the mind is not healthy, then all your other aspects of your body definitely cannot be healthy. So there is what's called mental health. Social health. Social health means the man is a social being. He lives in a society. So health of the society depends upon the health of the individual. So therefore, the health of the society constitute the health of the environment, the health of the other individuals, and the social behavior, the customs you follow, the caste you follow, the religion you follow, all this encompasses the social components of the health, which will all influence the health. This is what's called social health. Then the sexual health. See, the creator, the main purpose, the purpose of the creation is progeny, procreation. Each component of the universe, so also the human being, wants to procreate his species. So sexually, you must be healthy. That is sexual health. Then the other component, most important component, is spiritual health. Spiritual health means the health of the soul. What is soul? The energy. Soul means energy. The energy which is present in you encompasses the universal component of the energy. And if that energy is healthy, then you can be called as healthy. So before understanding, so therefore, it's not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. So therefore, if you don't have any deformity, if you don't have any disease, you cannot be called as a healthy. So therefore, all your organs should function normally. All your social health should be normal. Your mentally you should be healthy. Then spiritually you must be healthy. Then only he can certify you as health. So if you use all these parameters and evaluate the state of health of an individual, how many people you can certify as healthy? Very, very rare, very difficult. So therefore, what I want to draw your attention is health means is a broader vision. It is not simply absence of disease. So therefore, before I go into the details of this today talk, what is health, how to promote health, you should understand this mysterious human body. Only when you understand this mysterious human body, then only you can understand how to promote and how to protect health. So this body, the definition of human body is human being is a spiritual being composed of physical, mental, body, mind, and soul. So there are three components in human body. One is body. That is physical body, which I referred to you. Then is mind, most important, mind. And third one is soul, the energy in you. So these three important components, man is made up of these three important components. So these three important components, if you understand, then you can understand how to promote these three important things. So it is spiritual well-being. What it means spiritual well-being means? Spiritual means holistic. Man is a most evolved component of the universe. Man did not appear all of a sudden in the universe. He appeared in the process of evolution of this great creation, in the middle of the universe. So therefore, the man is connected to the universe. So universe is made up of so many components which are known, which are not known. So therefore, the man is connected to each component of the universe. So the health of an individual, because he is connected to all, man and man is connected, man and animals are connected, man and plants are connected, man and solar system is connected. So therefore, the whole universe, each individual is connected visibly and invisibly with each component of the universe, because he is an evolved component of the universe. So therefore, if you study the human anatomy, you can see the mirror images, the footprints of structural footprints and functional footprints of everything in the universe in the human body. So we call the human being as the miniature of the universe. If you study the human man, you can understand the whole universe, because he is the most evolved component of the universe. So you see all footprints of the universe happenings in the man, both structural and functional. So therefore, that is what the spiritual being. So man is holistically connected with all this. So if you want to be healthy, you must see that your connections are healthy. That means each component of the universe should be healthy if you want to be healthy. So this is what is called the concept of spiritual being. So man is a spiritual being composed of body, mind, and soul. This is the definition of man. See, if you study the human body, this is mysterious human body. See, what role you see in the nature, you see in the human body. I will not go into the details, it is time consuming. And everything in the human body is predetermined. Everything in the universe is predetermined. So also the human being. See, whatever functions that are going in the human body are all predetermined, set into motion. It's a computerized human structure, hardware. A hardware is made, brain, heart, lungs, kidneys, all sexual organs, all are, I can compare all these to hardware. A hardware is prepared in the body and a computerized software is kept. So how a heart should function, how a lung should function, how a kidney should function, how the sexual organs should function. All these things are predetermined, computerized. A software is kept in this hardware, and the software works without anybody's, without, it should work without any interruption, because it is computerized by the creator. So I can go on giving example. Say science teachers can definitely understand it better. I will give few examples to substantiate my view. See, if you see a food, if you are hungry, you get salivation. You get secretion of saliva in the mouth. You get sense of hunger. So when the body needs energy, when the body wants energy, the hunger comes. When you get hunger, as soon as you put a piece of food into your mouth, the sense of hunger disappears. It's predetermined. So once the food comes to the oral cavity, the saliva is secreted, salivary secretion is secreted, and the process of digestion is initiated. Once the process of digestion is initiated, immediately in the stomach, which is below, gastric juice is secreted. Nobody tells it. It's not under your control. You cannot stop secretion of gastric juice. So once the gastric juice is secreted, when the food enters the stomach, then automatically the other organs below are all stimulated for the further to receive the different stages of digested food, and whatever is designated, predetermined, supposing in the duodenum, in the stomach, the food is grinded. So that grinding work starts. You need not put a switch. It's automatic. So once it is grinded, the activity of the stomach stops. That's why I say predetermined. Then once the food comes to the duodenum, then what happens? The bile juice from the liver comes. As soon as the digested, the grinded food from the stomach comes to the duodenum, next part of the intestine, immediately the juice, the bile secreted by the liver, immediately comes. Nobody tells it. So that means what I say, everything is predetermined. You can go on hundreds of thousands of examples. So one important understanding is that everything in the human being is predetermined. If you study the development of fetus, what happens? From the day of conception till the day of delivery, what should happen each day is predetermined. Only it happens only on that day. So therefore, everything in the human body is predetermined and is computerized, and the computer is set into motion with a predetermined hardware and a predetermined software. So maintenance. So this we call it as a milieu interior. See, one thing you should understand, this human body, everything that happens in the universe is a chemical process. Everything is a chemical structure. So the whole universe is physics and chemistry. So everything is there, is made up of a chemical substance. So the human body also is made up of a chemical substance. Each action demands a chemical reaction. So these chemical reactions, which are predetermined, that what we call it as, in a technical term, metabolism, what happens inside. Ultimately, it boils out to a chemical reaction. If I am talking, it is because of a chemical reaction that is happening in the speech center in the brain and the tongue and the larynx. So therefore, this chemical reaction, these the predetermined software. In a medical term, you call it as milieu interior, homeostasis. So this normal, natural homeostasis, the software function, it should go on without any disturbance. Then it gives you a state of comfort. You feel that you are relaxed. You feel that you are happy. You feel that you are in a state of ease. Respiration is happening. Heart is beating. It doesn't come to your mind at all. Conscious mind, it doesn't come to your conscious mind. So, therefore, a sense of ease, a sense of happiness, a sense of comfort, you feel when you are in everything in your body, computerized, predetermined hardware and software are working without any disturbance in your body. This is a state of health. So this is the state of health. So non-disturbance of the computerized hardware structure of the body and software of the body, computerized, not disturbed, then the things go on smoothly. The creator, whatever the creator is given. But it will not happen so. You disturb it. You disturb it. Because of so many things. So what is the maintenance? How to maintain the software and hardware? That is what the promotion of health. So the software and hardware, which has been predetermined by the creator, there's a maintenance. You have to maintain a software and hardware, is it not? So also, this biological software and hardware has to be maintained. Unless you understand how this software are made, how this hardware are made, you cannot understand the maintenance. So therefore, the maintenance of the health of an individual is very, very important. If you don't maintain, if you do what you should not do, if you don't do what you should do, the creator also has given what you should not do to disturb the software and hardware. And he has also said, creator, what you should do to promote the congenial activity, the natural activity, the designed activity, the computerized activity of this human system, hardware and software. That you should understand. My talk will be on how to maintain this hardware and software. What are the factors which influences, which disturbs these? So if anything which disturbs this hardware and software will result in a state of unhappiness, disease. So what are the factors which disturbs? And how should you must? Most of them are lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It refers to the lifestyle, nothing more than that. Creator has given a beautiful hardware and software to us. We should only maintain. How should we maintain? Is a very important question. This what I am going to draw your attention in the next part of my talk. See, I told WHO has defined health as a state of ease, happiness. When you are happy, see, we do everything for what? To gain happiness. Ultimately, the purpose of life to be happy. Nobody wants to be unhappy. But unfortunately, in the process of getting happiness, he becomes unhappy. Because he does wrong things, anticipating happiness. By doing unhappy things, he anticipates happiness. So happiness is the most important component. That is health. So when you are in a state of happy, the designer of this body, the creator of this body, somebody doesn't want to call God. All right, forget about it. But there is a creator. This creator gave a password for this body, that is happiness. If you are in a state of happiness, then this system works without any problem. Without any problem. So, a state of happiness is very, very important to keep this predetermined hardware and software in a state of health. That is the password which most of us are missing now because we are not understood. So when you are happy, this system works properly. Again, I told you it all because of chemical reaction. This chemical reaction is when you are happy, serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. These are three chemical substances that are liberated when you are happy. Then you get all these. These are all the potentiators of the normal hardware and normal software of the human being. These three chemicals when you are happy. When you are unhappy, the reverse. Adrenaline, noradrenaline, corticosteroids, they are liberated much more than these three. Then this disturbs the pre-programmed hardware and software. Now, I told mental health. I will take the mental health the most important because the creator, what he did, he kept as the mind as the leader of the body. Mind is the leader of the body. Not only my body, entire universe. Mind is the leader of the universe because the decision taken by the human mind alters the entire universe, can alter the entire universe. So therefore, the most evolved component, most powerful component is not atom bomb. It is mind, which can do the action of atom bomb and also the good and bad, both it can do. Create a creation of atom bomb and putting an atom bomb, not putting an atom bomb, depend upon the decision of the mind, human mind. So therefore I call human mind is more powerful. So mind is the most thing. See, this mental health, what is mental health? Most important. If you understand the mental health, you can understand the whole concept. I told you, the creator, the password he kept in happiness, and the state of happiness he kept in the mind. That is the password. Mental health is the password for the health. So what is the mental health? See, the creator gave emotions. See, as you know, anything you do, there's a decision in the mind. Mind is supposed to be till the human mind is not understood completely. Where it is, how it is, not completely understood. But however, it has been, as far as the available today knowledge, the mind is in the brain. Not seen, not visible, it cannot be visible. Its action can be seen. So mind is in the brain. Mind controls the brain. In turn, brain controls each cell of the body through nerves, hormones, and so many other neurochemical substances. This is the mechanism. So, mental health means state of happiness. If you want to be mentally healthy, you should be always peaceful and mentally healthy. There are about 21 parameters to assess the mental health. It's a separate subject. I cannot go into the detailed aspect of it. So there are about 21 parameters to judge, to certify an individual as mentally healthy. But ultimately, the conclusion is, at any point of time, he must not lose his temper. He should not become anger. He should be always in a state of happiness. What to do? Most of the people today are not happy. They are not happy even in sleep. Some people give very bad dreams in the sleep. So therefore, so the mental mind has got positive emotions and negative emotions. So the creator gave both. The creator gave both happiness and unhappiness, both, and it left to the discretion of the man. If you want happiness, you take it. You want unhappiness, you take it. So this freedom was given to the man by the creator. I don't know why he did it. Supposing if we would not have given this freedom and given only happiness, you can imagine how the world should have been. So therefore, the individual should be state of happiness. That is mental, if you want to call it. How long you are mentally happy means how long your mental health is. If you want to certify mentally you are healthy, you should be happy. So in 24 hours, how many people can be happy all the 24 hours? So ups and downs will be going on. Happiness and unhappiness. Wings, pendulous, like a pendulum. So when you are happy, your software and hardware works good. If you are unhappy, they get disturbed. So therefore, the swinging of unhappiness and happiness is the main culprit for this disturbed function of the body functions. So therefore, then how to be mentally happy? Is a $1 million question. Very difficult question. Mentally happy means, if you want to be happy, you should spiritually culture your mind. Culturing of our mind spiritually is the only answer to be mentally constantly happy. That I will not go into the details. This is about the mental health. Remember, mind is a leader of your body. Mind is responsible for your health of your body. How long you are happy, only during such time you will be healthy. If you are unhappy means you are unhealthy. Very you yourself can judge your state of health. Then that is about the mental health. So therefore, how to protect our mental health is spiritual culturing of the mind. It's a very big subject. So that I think people who are more interested can read my book, Samagra Arogya Darshana. This is a book written by me. It's an awardee book. So people who are interested can go in detail regarding this holistic health. Another thing, social health. See, remember, I told her, everything is connected to the universe. Everything is connected. So, environmental protection. Man thinks he is the leader of the universe. Everything is there in his decision, and everything has been created for his happiness, for his comfort. That's what he thinks. Absolutely wrong, foolish, and rubbish. Remember, man is one of the most important evolved component of the universe, as I earlier told. His survival depends upon his visible and invisible connection with each component of the universe, more so with the plants, earth, air, and the eclipses. So therefore, what all actions you do in the universe should promote the pre-programmed actions of the universe. If he does anything else, it will be injurious to him. That's all. So the customs and the religion you follow and the social activities you follow, all these things comes to the social health, man should be viewed as one of the components of the universe. Universal health. I call it as a universal health. Health of the universe is very, very important for the health of the each individual. So this concept, this consciousness is very important to protect the social health. And spiritual health. Spiritual health is a very big subject. But one thing is, see, bioenergies. See, physics people knows what is energy. Capacity to do work is energy. Capacity to do work is energy. That is physics. So every day you do so many work. Body does so many work. There are so many energies produced in the body. They are called bioenergies. These bioenergies are very, very important. And the modern medicine has not understood these bioenergies. Our old Ayurveda, naturopathy, yoga, our old system of health, especially the Indian old system of health like Ayurveda, naturopathy, they have understood much better than the modern medicine. And now they are opening up their eyes for this reality to understand the energy medicine. See, mind we don't know where it is. It's not seen. But mind does everything. It is also energy. So mind is a manifestation of bioenergy in the human being. See, the whole human body works on electricity, bioelectricity. So therefore, this bioelectricity, the human body has come from where? The nature. The food has come from nature. So therefore, what all the human body is an evolved component of the universe. So whatever the energy you have in you is a component of the universe. That universal energy is what is called Atma. And the health of this energy, how to regulate that energy. Ultimately, the bioenergy, how to regulate that bioenergy, that is a very, very important aspect. So how to convert that bioenergy into a spiritual energy is also a very important point. So if your energy is healthy, then your mind becomes. So the bioenergy, mind is also a manifestation of energy because it has no shape. Mind is a manifestation of energy. So there are so many. This is what is called the spiritual component. This is what is called the spiritual health concerned with the energy. And this bioenergy is the component of the universal energy in you. So this is about the social health. Now, what are the factors which influences your body, your health? See, gene. I told you everything is predetermined. Predetermined means gene. So, from the day of your conception, baby, once the baby is born, zygote, from that day, everything is determined. So, the good health of the child, the pregnancy, in pregnancy only, you must give good health, good environment. A good soldier has to be brought in by giving the care at the pregnancy level itself. So genes, if the genes, a defect in the gene is there, it's a pre-programmed defect. So then you are bound to be unhealthy. So genes, then food. The most important is food. See what food you eat. Food gives energy to the body. See, most of us have not understood the food at all. Say food is, you should take the food is another maintenance. This is a tonic to the software and the hardware. So therefore, the food, what type of food you take, a balanced diet you must take. So we should not eat food for the sake of taste. So what type of food we need? See, food is classified, as you know, into calorie yielding food, vitamin food, and the mineral food, and fiber diet. See, you must take the food. Vegetarian is always good. Non-vegetarian is not that good. So, what calorie you require? See, how much of energy you require. That has to be calculated depending upon what work you do, your height and weight, and you must consult a dietitian and program what we should eat. But nowadays, we are not eating like that. We are eating to satisfy our tongue, not to satisfy our body. So therefore, ಊಟ ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ರೋಗವಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತು ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ಜಗಳವಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಸವಣ್ಣ 12ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಊಟ ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ರೋಗವಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತು ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ಜಗಳವಿಲ್ಲ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಅದರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಯು, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಸೊ the food is very, very important. It's a very big subject. I can't deal that. But food, you must take a balanced diet. Then your habits, especially smoking and alcohol. This is the most dangerous habits. Among them, smoking is the most worst habit. These two important habits, and of course, the drug abuse like taking ganja, LSD tablets. So all those things, these habits, especially the chemical drugs, they disturb your body. Smoking is the most dangerous. The incidence of diabetes, the incidence of cancer, the incidence of heart attacks are all increasing because of excessive smoking habit in the youngsters. Yes. So then, body weight. You should maintain a body weight. A body weight, your height and body muscle index. So the amount of body, the quantum of body weight, there's height weight ratio is a body weight, body muscle index. That should not be more than 20. So therefore, remember, if your body weight increases, see, you will be astonished to hear 1 pound rise of body weight increases your blood vessels by 1,500 kilometers. Just 1 pound. If you increase your body weight by 1 pound, 1,500 kilometers. And another mysterious thing is, if you take all the blood vessels of your body and go on joining, it can go around the globe. So therefore, if you increase in your body weight, increases your blood vessels, and that increases the stress on your heart, and the increase in the body weight, especially fat accumulation, will release us so many bad hormones, chemical substances like leptin and so many chemical substances that will disturb the hardware, predetermined hardware and software. Then daily exercises. So you should not be sedentary. You should be always doing work. So physical work is very, very important. Exercise, it may be cycling, bicycling, walking. Please stop using the vehicles as far as possible. Unless it is inevitable, don't use vehicles. Use your leg. So the physical exercise will potentiate your pre-programmed software and hardware. Then exercise means, see, there are too many types exercise. It could be isometric exercise, isotonic exercises. So in a simple understanding, 2 kilometers of walking per day is sufficient to keep you physically fit. Bicycling, swimming, and this. Another thing is yoga. Yoga is a way to spiritual health. Yoga is not exercise. Yoga is not only asanas. It is a process by which your body, mind, and soul are brought in to coordination and create an awareness of higher forces. So yoga is a way to good health, happiness. So yoga is a way to spiritual health. So practicing of yoga in a real sense, yoga is not only asanas. There are 4 components of yoga. So you have Gnana Yoga, means knowledge of yoga. And then you have Karma Yoga, what you should not do, what you should do to promote your software and hardware. Then you have Raja Yoga, controlling the mind. So negative emotions, how to take out the negative emotions, how to put a positive emotions in the superficial plane. So that is about the Raja Yoga. Then Bhakti Yoga. So Bhakti Yoga means surrendering everything to the Creator, believing that there is a Creator, believing that this Creator has set everything into motion, and we should oblige that Creator. What all He has created, so you should not disturb and surrender to Him. That consciousness is Bhakti Yoga. So therefore, these are all the certain things, and state of happiness is the most important determinant of your health. So therefore, these are all the important state of determinants of health. My friends, you all do everything. We earn so many money and spend it for maintenance of health. Remember, you are not going to live here for centuries. The Creator has designed this body. Stress is another most important thing. Stress. See, this body has been designed not to work for targets. See, maintenance of the stress. Yes, this body is designed to tolerate some amount of stress. Supposing you are going in a vehicle, in a road, driving a vehicle, somebody comes all of a sudden, then some tension develops. So the stress is required. When you are in stress, it increases more energy to deal the extra amount of activity. The stress is body is designed to take certain more energy, production of more energy to deal an extraneous work for some time, short time, not for long time. This body is not designed to tolerate this stress for a long time. Mental tension, it may be physical stress. Excessive physical work is physical stress. Excessive mental work is mental stress. Taking excessive chemical into the body is chemical stress. So this metabolism, if you go on eating everything, for everything you go on eating tablets, you are bombarding the body with chemical substance, many chemical substances. It cannot handle. So there is so many oxidation stress, so many. So this is called biochemical stress. Stress is a very important thing in a modern man. So modern man is stressed. So body cannot handle more stress. This body has not, the Creator has not designed this predetermined software and hardware to tolerate continuous stress. Yes, it is designed for a temporary stress. So if the stress becomes a way of life, then the body cannot handle. So you are getting more cancer, more heart attacks, and all these things. The immunity of the body is very, very important. We are seeing corona. Don't blame corona. Corona has got, coronavirus, it also has got the right to live. You should blame our immunity. If our immunological system is not so strong, the stress will damage our immunity. So therefore, you must build our immunological system in a very, very, very strengthy manner. And all these parameters which determines the health, if you follow in our day-to-day life. Remember, friends, so many friends ask me, sir, I walk 5 kilometers a day. Yes, very good. Do you smoke? So 2 cigarettes I smoke. 1 alcohol I take. And how many times in a day you are happy? Oh, tumba kelsa sir, officially. I am not at all happy. Remember, walking for every day, walking, taking smoking walking will not give protection to bad effects of smoking. Yoga will not give you protection for your bad habits, your stress. So therefore it should be holistic. It should be holistic. All these parameters should be constantly controlled. So making strict in one and giving loose in another one is not going to promote your health. So it's a holistic approach. All parameters should be under constant control. Then you should be happy. Friends, remember, lead a healthy life. Healthy life is very, very important than a wealthy life. Wealth, even if you don't have health, you cannot enjoy. So try to be healthy. Being healthy, if you are able to get wealth, good is good. Many people will not have such a state. So I wish, friends, always be healthy. Think of your health. Health is wealth. That you remember. Thank you very much. Any questions? I'll be happy to clarify.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, madam.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking presentation regarding health. There are few questions asked by participants. So, shall I ask
Please
you,
tell me.
sir?
Yes, please.
First question asked by Dr. Padmavati Dhani. How spiritual strength helps to maintain good health?
I told you, spiritual state of my spirituality keeps you always in happiness, state of happiness. If you follow the life, spiritual lifestyle, it will keep you in a state of happiness. So that is health.
Okay,
Am
sir.
I
Next
clear?
question. Yes, sir. So, next question asked by Rajesh. How to control viral fever?
See, viral fever, controlling a viral fever always depends upon you should infection control. See, in this context of corona or in general any viral disease, there are so many viruses which spreads. Some viruses are airborne, some viruses spreads by water, some viruses spreads by some animals. So therefore, controlling a viral disease depends upon what type of virus is. So therefore, this is a general question. Suppose with reference to corona now in this context, wearing a mask, very, very important. And how to wear a mask is also very important. See, I see many people wearing a mask up to the lip, not covering the tip of the nose. So covering the tip of the nose and covering the eye, because coronavirus goes through eye also. So therefore, wearing a proper mask, covering the mouth, covering the nose and a glass to cover the eyes and maintaining a distance. So maintaining a distance, minimum 3 to 4, 5 feet distance we have to maintain. These are the ways we can control this coronavirus. Other viruses, I think, which virus you should know how to control. Suppose a virus is transmitted by pest, you should have a pesticides you have to do. A virus is transmitted through blood, you should not transmit the blood, for example, HIV virus. So blood transmission you should avoid. Like that, viruses, different type mode of transmission is there, depending upon the mode control.
Okay, sir.
Yes, madam.
Next question asked by Ahmed. How can I get rid of negative thoughts?
Again, spirituality. See, always you must see the thought generation in the mind. How to train our mind to have a positive thoughts. So positive thoughts should also be there. There should be such a thought which promotes the predetermined actions of the nature and the human being. So therefore, this is a spiritual culturing of the mind. This should start from the beginning, from childhood days, and you should decondition the mind. So this is called deconditioning of the mind. See, if you are already, your mind is impregnated, is negative thoughts, then you must decondition them by the training. Especially, you must have a guru, you must catch hold of a good guru, and you must read. It is a more a philosophical approach than a scientific approach. So, deconditioning of the mind, you have to culture your mind with good thoughts. It will not happen over a period. It happens over years. So, therefore, have good friends who will be positive, and select a good friends who always have a spiritual thoughts, and read the philosophy, read the yoga, read the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the most important literature which will enrich your mind and stimulate your mind with positive thoughts.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Next
Yes.
question asked by Shobha MV. If happiness is dependent on a person, does environment contribute to one's happiness? If yes, how will the environment be controlled to do it?
It is a very good question. That's why I told you the approach should be holistic. See, environment is a very big issue. So, the responsibility of the government comes, the responsibility of the society comes here. The influence of the environment on the human mind is enormous. So, you may be good. So many things happening in the universe will influence you, and it will storm your mind to go into a state of happiness, unhappiness. I agree. But see, if there's a time, I can give one story of Buddha. If there's a time, can I take some time? I will tell you one story of Buddha. Once Buddha, Buddha fought against the so many bad evil effects of the society then. So he was going from village to village to preach his philosophy. Then the people who are fanatics of the culture, then the evils, they wanted to obstruct him. They used to obstruct. And once he went to a village for giving a preach, then people are surrounding him. He went with all his disciples. People all surrounded him, and all people started scolding him in vulgar language. He was just keeping quiet. Then he told, they finished. Hey, did you finish? Or is there anything to tell? If you have got anything to tell, I'll just go and come back. Then you remember anything else if you want to tell. Then he went away and came back, finished his preach, and came back, and nobody was there. His disciple asked, what Guru? You were all scolding you with all the vulgar words. You did not utter a word. He told, yes, they did not apply to me. I heard them and leave it because any of those words did not apply to me. So this is called sense of non-attachment. So in the nature, what is not attached to you, don't react. So many things will be going on in the environment. You cannot prevent. So therefore, for that, you don't attach your mind to that. So this is called the non-attachment of mind.
Okay, so last question, sir. How do we measure calories in food? How much minimum calories to be needed in a day?
Say a calorie meter, there's an instrument called calorie meter to measure the calories. And usually in each food in each food item they already measured the calorie. So one gram of carbohydrates gives about 8 kilocalories, and 1 gram of fat gives about 9 kilocalories. Like that, there's a standard is that in each food there is a book published. You can get it in each food. In 1 gram, what is the amount of calories that is available? The literature is available in book, and you can, if you go to internet and all, you can get it. And each individual, how much he requires, depends upon the calorie requirement of each individual varies. It depends upon sex, male and female, height and weight, and the work you do. People who do extraneous work, they do more calorie. The people who do less work, they do less calorie. So it is individualized. You have to calculate for an individual. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. It gives me immense pleasure to take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to you, sir. Thank you for sparing your time from your busy schedule. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Dear participants, on behalf of GFGC Bikere, it gives me immense pleasure to take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to our eminent speaker, Dr. S.P. Yoganna, Chairman, Suyog Hospital, Mysore, who spared the time from his busy schedule to grace this webinar with his extremely relevant address on what is health, how to promote health. I take this opportunity to specially express my deep regards and gratitude to Professor Lingegowda, Principal GFGC Bilikere, for always encouraging us and providing opportunities to organize this event. And I also would further extend a hearty thanks to Professor Dhanlakshmi HS, IQC Coordinator GFGC Bilikere, for her continuous support. And also my deep sense of appreciation and thanks to all the participants who chose to be live with us and attend the webinar with great enthusiasm and made it a successful event. Once again, I thank you all for being with us. Afternoon.
Please.
Have a wonderful day ahead.
Please
Thank you.
send feedback. Please send feedback.